Happy Thursday. What's up, guys and gals? It's your boy, Mark Evans, DM, coming here to you live from Parkland, Florida. I don't remember where I was at. I got a crazy schedule. I'm going to be out in Key Largo. Actually, tomorrow I'll be in Lauderdale for a day with some big entrepreneurs from all over the country, just hanging out and chilling at a big-ass mansion in Lauderdale, which is always fun. I'll be then Saturday morning, hop in the car, go down with the fam to Key Largo until Tuesday. And then Tuesday, head up to another secret location in the Carolinas to hang out with 40 amazing entrepreneurs on the ocean in another big mansion. So it's the day in the life over here, or the week in the life, I guess that is. And then get back, I think, on the 13th or 14th of June. And then the big 4-2 on June 19th. So be ready. Good morning, Brad. What's up, my man? Again, thank you for posting that picture with the book on there just a few minutes ago. Good morning, John. What's up, buddy? John and John. John in Ohio and John in Colorado. What's up, Tim? Dylan. JB's in the house. Mike Jensen in Massachusetts. Good morning, Jim Kramer. Good morning, Brian Harris. Guys, today I want to talk about a cool thing, subject matter, Beacon, if you put that up there, thank you. The business no one knows about and how to increase your net worth with your current clients. This is something we all want, right? Hey, good morning, Chuck. What's up, guys? So I was sitting there talking to a buddy this morning, and we're just talking. Good morning, Dave. And we're just chit-chatting about things. And, he's telling me about how, his mom overcooks his meatloaf. And I'm just joking. He's here watching, so I'm messing with him. But good morning, Michael. But no, we're just talking about, how there's so many opportunities out there. And a couple of weeks ago, I was talking with a friend, and he's like, hey, man, I got this guy in my mastermind. I think he'd be a great fit for the DM family. My mastermind, which is 35 grand, his is 30 grand. And I was like, that's awesome. He's like, well, which one would fit him best right now? I said, why does he have to fit in anyone? Why can't he be in both? I'm always in 3 to 5 at all times. I know the guy asking me that question's in 5 or 6 at all times. And I think it's very interesting that we think that a buyer is not a buyer. Let me just be clear, guys. I want to share this with you. This is remember, imprint this in your brain. You're going to forget it. You're going to mess this up. But I want you to be very.
Oh, we're having a little bit of a technical difficulty, guys. Just give us one moment.
We there? We back? We back? I lost you. So it was so good. The interweb had to blow up on me. But I want you guys to imprint this in your brain, this deep thought. A buyer is a buyer, period. A buyer is a buyer. See, you typically, all the time, have this tendencies to think that a buyer, once they've bought from you once, what else do I offer them? I have nothing else to offer them. Oh, you do. You have lots to offer them. You just don't know it. Let me ask you a question. Have you ever bought more than one shampoo product? Have you bought more than one toothpaste product? Have you ever bought more than one deodorant product? I don't know why I'm talking about bathroom stuff. Have you bought more than one soda? Pop? What's up, Kyle Miller, VA in the house? Have you bought more different types of milk? Have you bought different types of hamburger, steaks? I mean, it's all consumables. It's food, right? Of course you do. You buy multiple types. Why? Remember this, a buyer is a buyer. So I want you to start thinking about something here. And Beacon, if you can put the thing I want to share, like the real point here is this is the business no one knows about, no one talks about, and it can increase your net worth with your exact clients you have today. So for example, think about Tiger Woods. Tiger Woods, we all see him and we're like, oh my gosh, it's Tiger Woods. He's an amazing golfer. Do you think Tiger Woods makes more money with golf or sponsorships? It's the same exact people watching him, and he's getting paid from a different channel, but he's going deep with his relationships. And if Tiger does a signing, if you want to go golfing with Tiger, if you want to caddy for Tiger, if you want to learn to putt with Tiger, there's all these different opportunities from the same exact client. And it's all about who has what do they want and who has the money to pay for the service or the experience? See, my real estate company, I started getting online back in 2005, March of 05. That's when I got online. And I was thinking about, like, I started building an email list to sell properties. That's all I ever wanted to do. That's all I ever thought about. Real estate's the way. It's the only way, right? You should believe that if you're in business, because that's what drives you. You got to believe what you do. But I had this list, and I'd start getting people asking, hey, Mark, do you teach? Nope. Hey, Mark, do you have a course? Nope. Hey, Mark, do you do mentoring? Nope. What they were asking me, hey, Mark, can I give you money? Hey, Mark, can I give you more money? Hey, Mark, I'll give you as much money as you want. How much do you want? I'm in. So I hope that you guys listen to this. Every single one of you listening to my voice has an opportunity. And I'm not saying they're all created equal. And I'm not saying it's all do it now. This is a timing thing, some of this stuff. Good morning, Ben. But what I want you to understand is I built a multi-million-dollar education business with my email selling house business. Same exact list, same exact client. There was no cost to acquire that individual client. I already paid for them in my system, my database, right? And so I have that going on. That's an extension model, right? You can create an extension opportunity in your environment. And then I did mentoring. I have the education side and then mentoring. They're different because mentoring to me is very intense. Back then I used to do a lot of one-on-one. I don't do that now. It's very group sessions. But still today, I have over $1 million a year mentoring business where it's with guys in the DM Alliance that pay $35,000 a year. It should be more, but I want to make it fair to them. And I want it to be beneficial for all. I want us all to win. And $35,000 is an entry point that, by the way, when you guys hear that, it might scare some of you, but the truth is every single person in there is crushing it. And 35 grand is the least of their worries. And if it scares you, you should probably want to do it even more, because when you get in groups like that, what's cool about masterminds, it's not necessarily just the person and the tactical stuff you learn. It's really the people that you'll connect with. You're going to find 1 or 2, 10 relationships or whatever, depending on the quality of the leader in that group or all, where when someone ponies up 35 G's, different things happen. People pay, they pay attention. They connect. They start thinking about the resourcefulness, starts thinking about how do I recover my money, right? That's what real investors do. That's what real business people do. Good morning, Terry. Good morning, Doug. Good morning, guys. So you have this list. So I've built an email database of, hey, you want to buy my property, right? In 05. And then I started getting smart, wiser 2.5 years later. Again, it took me 2.5 years. What I'm sharing with you took me over 2.5 years to do. I didn't even know it was a thing. And then I started selling education, generating millions of dollars a year on education products. And then still doing deals. Now I have an education arm and then mentorship. And I did mentorship, like I said, back in the day, one-on-one. That generated a lot of money. And then I was like, I just don't like one-on-one mentorship. It's not where I thrive. I don't feel like the value exchange is proper. I'll do it for the right people. It's not for everybody. And I need to be very selective. So I started readjusting. It's my life. I can do what I want, right? So I started readjusting. I pulled that revenue channel back, scaled it back to scale it up. And what I mean by that is the same people that are on this list, I started educating about how I'm growing my real estate business even more. And I stopped teaching real estate and started teaching business building. And I started teaching business building, and I started seeing people really starting to scale, really starting to grow. And then what was interesting is now the DM family, half of them don't even do real estate. Half of them are more into, the media side, the marketing side, the podcasting side, and such like that. They're looking to build businesses. It's $35,000 a year. I don't care what business you're in. If you're in business and you want to expand and grow and push and prod and poke the bear, if you will, to generate more revenue, it's a good room to be in. And it's only 35 grand. Yes, only 35 grand. Obviously got to qualify. So you create this qualifying process because my job as the leader in that group is to make sure I protect not you, but the group and you. Like, I have to protect the group. The group is there. They're creating massive energy, massive opportunities, massive things. So think back to this. Think about if you have, what's up, Fabio? Think about if you have a hair care company. You think people that worry about their hair worry about their skin? Do you think they worry about travel? You think they have a little bit extra money to travel to exotic locations? Do you think they take care of themselves for pedicures, all that stuff? Yes, the answer is yes. You're not just a hair care company. Dude, you do their hair, then they buy products, and then you do their hair again, and then they leave the hair salon, they go sit at the manicure pedicure tables, and then they go to the boutique shops and buy $300 in outfits, or $3,000, depending which boutique you're going. Then they buy purses, and then they're hanging out, having mimosas. I mean, it's endless. Once you have it, it's called an ideal avatar client. You start to understand who they are, what they do. Do they like VIP service or do they not? I personally want the Nordstrom clients. I don't want the Walmart clients. We've all seen the pictures of Walmart clients. And yes, I'm judging you. If you're a Walmart client, you're not my client. That's not a bad thing. It's just I know who I target. It's called target marketing for a reason. It's hard. I'm not here to try to convince you to get rich. I'm not here to try to convince you that this stuff works. I'm here to work with people that know it works. They're just trying to figure out how to enhance it. That's what I get paid to do. A lot of money. It actually cost me a lot of money to do it. Even though it's only 35 grand a year, I could take that same energy and make a lot more money in other companies that I own. But unfortunately, and/or fortunately, I absolutely love every single person, every single guy in that group. I know about them. I think about them. I send them connections. It might not be day 1, month 2, month 3, but like I'm thinking about them. I want to see them succeed. I want to see them scale. And then we have a private Facebook group where we're talking about, hey guys, hey, we just made 500 grand this quarter on this new marketing channel. I actually got a buddy in the DM family. He's had a list of less than 3,000 people. And within, I think, the first 3 or 4 months, let's call it 6 months just to be safe. Within the last 6 months, he's generated over $300,000 with the same exact list that he's made zero on for the last 10 years. Same exact list. You've built up all this rapport. You've created these relationships. They're buying other stuff. The question is, why aren't they buying from you? It's simple. You're not offering anything. I don't know what to send them. That's you. You got to sit down and you got to create the life, like what it's called avatar, building your avatar. Who is the person? What do they look like? How much money do they have? What do they want? What wakes them up in the morning? What keeps them up at night? What problems are they facing that if you could solve, could create revenue? See, it's really hard to make money if you're trying to solve $2 problems. You're not going to make much money. It's really easy to make a lot of money, more money than you could probably ever dream of having if you could solve bigger problems, right? Bigger problems equals bigger profits. And I'm not saying you have to do all this. Let me give you another example. 5 months ago, I started another business with my same exact pipeline. It's only 50 people. And that company generates over 6 figures a month within 5 months with the same exact client. We have a different skill set. I have people involved in this, and I'm like, dude, this is an opportunity to serve and to earn revenue and make money. That's what you're in business to do. Remember that. You're always in business to serve and make money. But you got to make money. And if you don't make money, you can't serve. So you can do both. Hence why I like Nordstrom clients. I like Nordstrom clients that want to grow, that understand the value. They're not just shopping price. If you're a price shopper, I'm not your guy. You should leave and never listen to anything I say. Everyone, what's that saying? Everyone knows most people know the price of everything, but very few know the value of much. And I chop that up, I'm sure, a lot, but that's the truth. You understand, like, I'm not here to, like, if you're like, dude, I only got $100, I don't know what to do. Invest in yourself. That's what you do. I don't know where you go. Like, you have to be investing in yourself. $100. You can't save yourself to millions. It just does not work like that in real life. Now, it might be a cool meme you could put on social media and feel good about it. But I want to be very clear is like, you have people that follow you that you could generate revenue from. 100%. A buddy of mine, his wife is in an MLM company, and she'll hit $5,000 or $6,000, $7,000 last month. And she'll hit more this month. She'll be at 10 grand a month by the end of the year, if not sooner, with her following on Facebook by simply posting and sharing. It's not selling. It's posting and sharing results. Here's what Nancy looks like 30 days ago. Here's what she looks like now. That's what I'm talking about. You have a following. We all have followings. Are you consuming or creating? What are you doing? Do you understand we've generated millions of dollars? And if you've ever been to my events, you've met people. I've done like a case study in front of the room because I like to test this stuff myself. Hey, there's 150 people in here. How many of you came from social media? Everyone. 95%. The other 5% are family members and or colleagues and buddies that are already in my DM family. It's pretty wild, right? They're following you already. What gift do you have? What time or energy or efforts or solutions do you have that you could help other guys like myself or other people? What's up, Andrew? Love seeing you in Tim's result. Yes, sir. Thank you, buddy. What's up, Chad? So, what do you have? What do you got? You got this email list. What are you doing with it? Are you connecting? I'm not saying rape your email list either. I'm not saying just hit them up, offer. By the way, most people in real estate already do that. You're one night standing your list all the time. The only time you email them is when you want something. The only time you email them is like, buy my property, $3,000 earnest money. Dude, you don't need earnest money. If you're dealing with people that you work with and you have relationships with, just do the deal. Hey, close it Friday. Let's go. Okay, I'm in. Let's go. I don't need earnest money. That's how I always know if people are connected to me or not. When I see an email comes over because they've swapped email lists with other people and they just give your data away for free because, again, they're stupid and they don't understand the value or the responsibility of that email database, the relationship. Do you understand that every time you get an email, that's a human being on the other side, right? You understand that, right? So take that and get more serious about it. Ask yourself, what do they want? What do they need? So I've done this, and I did this in my seamless gutter company. Every time I was doing seamless gutters back in '96, like, hey, do you know anybody that does windows? Yep, we do. Hey, do you know anybody that does doors? Yep, we do. Hey, do you know anybody that does siding? Absolutely, we do that too. So I was creating a business inside of the same customer database. The cost to acquire the customer was zero. Therefore, I didn't have that expense on the sheet, so my profits would go up drastically in that company. Same thing with this. My new venture, it's 5 months deep. It's over 6 figures a month in gross revenue, and it's producing real net profits, and it's all with a zero cost basis relationship. But again, don't get me wrong. I'm not saying you don't provide value. I'm not saying, again, don't be a hoarder of the list. Just hit them. No, you have to be providing value. You have to give stuff away for free. You have to connect with them. You have to let them know you know what you're talking about. I jokingly say, and I am this guy, so I can say it. I jokingly say, I love people in the DM family that are slow learners that have a lot of money because I want them to keep paying. I want you to keep paying. I think in terms of 10 years, true story. When I join a mastermind, I want to stay for 10 years. Where most people mess up in masterminds, they mess up because they bounce around in masterminds to too many. So therefore, the leader of that mastermind can't hold you accountable to your BS. See, it's easy to go to another and I'm the biggest investor in town. Bullshit. You just left my mastermind telling me you don't have any deals on the board, and you just bounce over that one, and now you're the big dog. That's why you're not growing, because you're fronting too much. You're too weak to ask for help. By the way, guys, asking for help is a strength. And it's not just asking help to people like me or other people and that you want to do stuff with. Ask your list. If you're sitting here like, Mark, what the hell do these people want? I don't know. Ask your list. Hey, John, hope all's well. I'm sitting here thinking about bringing more value to you. What are your top 3 concerns in your business or life that if you could solve would be valuable? Send that out to 100, 1,000, 10,000 people. You're going to get a good gauge of what your followers want. It's real simple, right? It's so simple. Most of you watching this will never do anything with it. I know, because I talk about this all the time. What's up, Andrew? Crazy. Same, I owned a siding, a window, gutters, door coming. That's funny. I did not know that. Yeah, so that was my first thing I'd started in 1996. I bought. So if you have questions on this or how to deep dive, if you have a podcast show, you can start talking to them. What are you talking about on a podcast show? Where are the revenue opportunities on there? I'm not saying just because there's a revenue opportunity, you have to take it, by the way. Stage 1 is identifying the revenue opportunities inside of your database or your following. Identify them first. We're just trying to open up all these doors. And then the layer 2 is, okay, this is the lowest hanging fruit. I can provide the most value and generate the most revenue. Or I don't have a lot of time. Yesterday I was sitting with the guy, Jack. He's like, dude, this guy has 650 units. He's crushing it. He's an ex-firefighter, 2 years, 650 units. He makes more money in a month than he did in a year at being at the fire station. It's amazing. And I'm like, man, this is awesome. He's like, I just don't have time. I'd love to help people. I just don't have time to help people. I was like, well, there's a way around that. And that's a way to shoot videos, create education courses where you work once and you can get in front of multiple people. He's a firefighter. He wants to help people. It's in his blood to help people. So it's not like, oh, dude, we're sitting around like trying to figure out how to make money off of you guys. We're trying to figure out how to make money, period. That's what you do in business, by the way. But I'm like, this guy genuinely wants to help people. How do you create a win-win situation? Well, he doesn't have much time, so we work hard on a course up front, do it once, and it can work for multiple years. Not to say there won't be some updating and all that going on, but that could generate him 200, 300, 400, 500 extra grand a year. Easily 250 a year, right? So, because this stuff's good, it's real, it's authentic, it's powerful. It's not just like another course. It's very in depth with some of the stuff he was sharing with me, what he wanted to share. And I'm like, that's what you need to do. You have the following, you have the success results, and now how do you bridge the gap and help other people that were like you 2 years ago get to where you're at? And that's how the process starts. And you could do mentorships, you could do masterminds. For the first 4 times, so I run events, usually 10 to 15 people. They pay $5,000 a person. So let's say 10 people for easy math. It's a $50,000 event for 2 days. And we sit around and talk about your business, where you're at, where you want to go. Some of my biggest clients have attended, all my clients have attended that event, by the way. So they sit in the room and I get to know them. They get to know me. Literally, you'll leave that event and earn more money. That's what happens. That's why those events are powerful. And as they're sitting there, they're getting a gist of like, oh shit, if I could do this in 2 days, what could I do in a year? The interesting point on that, why I bring it up, is for the first 4 events, I didn't have an extension model to sell anybody into anything. By the way, you're doing an injustice to an individual without the opportunity to upsell them. You don't have to believe me. What do you think happens when you go to McDonald's and you order a cheeseburger and a large fry? Awesome. That's great. It's $3.55. Would you like to upsize that order for another 99 cents or 20, whatever it is? Yes or no. They get a lot of yeses. Your job as a business person is how do you generate as much revenue per prospect as possible by providing a good value. By the way, McDonald's is not providing good value. They're just providing a conversation to have you say yes and give you a little bit more for a little bit more. So there's a mastermind I belong to. He has mastermind. You can get a $200 a month newsletter, a $10,000 a year event, like events, a $25,000 a year, 3 events, or he has a $100,000 extension model, right? As well. I was in the 100K. I've known him since the $200 a month days. I've known him since the $10,000 days. He has 5 different extension models of the same exact shit. It's all, so you have 10,000 people paying $200 a month. You have 5,000 people paying, or 2,000 people paying $5 grand a month, 10 grand a year. Then you have 600 people paying 25 grand a year, and then you have 25 people paying 100 grand a year. That's how it works. I don't want to be in a $200 a month newsletter. I'd actually rather pay $1 million. I'm not paying for the people in the room. I'm paying for the people not in the room. And if you didn't have the balls to set that up, I wouldn't even know that existed. And this guy now charges $1 million a day for consulting. People take him up on it. See, you think it's all about the money, don't you? Sometimes, and very often, especially at that level, it's never about the money. It's about the solution. You understand that, right? And you need to start solving problems for your followers. You need to start thinking about their problems. More importantly, you need to start thinking about their problems and adding, what is the solution, and could I provide a solution to it? And if so, what does that revenue model look like? Do I have time or no? If no, do this. If yes, do that. And it's okay to exit out and move on to the next problem with solution. You understand your clients have hundreds of problems. I do. I have hundreds of problems, don't you? I want solutions all day long. What are you solving? The more problems you solve, the more money you make. The bigger problems you solve, definitely the more money you make. Hey, Chris, I started using thank you cards this week because of your recent video. Great idea. Awesome, man. Huge. Victoria, what's up? Any questions on going deep with your prospects? And by the way, every single person listening to my voice can do this. I don't care if you have 2 people following you or 2 million people or 20 million. You can do this. There's extension models galore. People, I get hit up every week. People like, yo, I want you to be an ambassador for our product on Instagram. I'll pay you X amount of dollars, and I'll give you a 25% code where you can make more money, blah, 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 blah. Do you understand in affiliate marketing world 101? I don't know if you guys know what affiliate marketing is, but pretty much every service, even the system we're using, StreamYard. If I said, hey, guys, get over to StreamYard.com, and this great system, I make $0. I'm referring them business to my top clients, and I get paid $0, right? You do this all the time. Or affiliate marketers, me, what I would do is, hey, this is an amazing service. Get over to markevansdm.com/StreamYard and set up your free account now. And when you do that, you get tagged to me, and then you get tagged, and then once you upgrade the service, I would get a percentage of that sale. Not a big deal today, but $250 a day turns into $2,500 a day, into $25,000 a day. I know guys doing hundreds of thousands of dollars a month net, just simply doing affiliate offers. Actually, I know guys doing millions of dollars a month net, doing just affiliate offers. And this is on everything, anything and everything. You understand that, right? Your Aweber accounts, your SurveyMonkey accounts, your anything online, anything you're buying. Amazon has an affiliate account. You say, hey, get this book, and they use your affiliate link to get a book, you might make $0.25. Not a big deal. What if you sell 10,000 books this month? You just make $2,500 maybe. I don't know. I'm just making this up, but I'm not making that up, but making numbers up. You might make more, you might make less. I can tell you this though, if you don't start doing something now, you're not making anything already. What's it going to hurt you to start getting this in motion? I am opening up an invitation to you, just you as listening. And it grows your list. People love when you do a shout out to them. Absolutely, Brandon, right? We all do. Who doesn't love a shout out, right? Everyone likes that. But think about this. If you're a business owner doing over 250 grand a year minimum, and you want to get in a small selective group of people, i.e. the DM family, you should hit me up. It's 35 grand a year. Yes, you have to pay in full because I want to help you grow. It's not for everybody. And this is a plug for this because it changes people's lives, and we have a couple spots opening up. We do have a couple people in the pipeline as well, but I'm just presenting it here because it's a real thing. It can change your life. We have people in there on $12 million roofing companies. We have guys in there that are multi-million-dollar media companies. We have guys in there that are multi-million-dollar marketing companies. We have guys in there that are multi-million-dollar real estate investment companies, guys doing apartment complexes, development, rehabs, wholesaling. We have people doing franchise-style models in there. We have a really cool, diverse group of people that are crushing the game of life inside the DM family. It's not for everybody. And it's only 35 G's. I know it sounds silly when I say it's only 35 G's, but I've had guys go in there and generate many, 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 many millions of dollars. I'm not going to do the work for you, but there's connections in there. There's opportunities in there. When you're connecting with people, maybe you have a different skill set than they got and vice versa. You come together and you could grow and develop. And that's what mentorship really is about. The mastermind groups is connecting with not just the main guy, but everyone. Becoming a value in there. Dude, we got a guy in there, he's doing about $500,000 a year just by getting people's voices heard, by getting heard and helping them be more streamlined, one to many. And I was talking to him actually on Monday about this extension model I'm sharing with you of how to go deeper with his clientele. Hey, guess what? If they want to hear their voice, have their voice heard, they probably want to have it heard in audio format. Text format, i.e. books. You should partner with a book person. Send out a message, boom, make $1,000 or whatever, you get paid. Or, maybe create an email newsletter for them or like deepen their relationship with their people. There's so many ways to do it. My problem is not making money. My problem is making the right money, the real money. I'm past the days of trying to make a quarter, maybe $250,000 a day. That's what I'm shooting for. But I'm way past making a quarter, but I'm not too good to make a quarter. I will take anything you give me, anything I present or promote. If I have an affiliate link and you get it, I am very thankful for that. But again, it takes insight. What do you want? What do you need? What do you need help with? And you got to start asking the right questions and start seeking the right answers. The problem is why am I dumb? How do I get cheap leads? How do I get free this? How do I get free that? Those are all wrong. It's never going to work. You're always going to be cheap. You're always going to be broke. You're always going to be frustrated if you have that mindset and that conversation in your brain. The brain is, where's the opportunity? Who can I help? What are they struggling with? How much will they pay to get that solution? What's the solution? How much will they pay for the result? See, you understand, I'd rather pay for results. I'll pay more for results. You know that, right? I'm trying to buy my time back every day. I want results, period. I'm not trying to struggle and learn. If you came out with the best course on how to do XYZ, I'm not sitting there reading the course. I'm not going through the 135 videos. I'm not saying I'm better than that. I just have a different insight with where I'm at today in my life. I would hire someone to do it, and I would make it their job, straight up. And let's go get the results. But I got the funds to do that. Back in the day, to be honest with you, I missed the days where I could hunker down and work 18 hours learning a new subject, getting very entrenched in it, and more importantly, executing the information I just learned to get results. I earned for those days. I love those days. Unfortunately, with 2 kids, a wife, and 50 million things going on in multiple companies and hiring and firing and growing and developing and all that, it's not where my time is best spent today. You know what I mean? I don't try to figure out the tax laws. I hire the best tax law guy. I don't try to figure out how to do financial CFO, blah, 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 blah. I hire the best companies to help me. I don't try to figure out how to, send an email and do copywriting. I just hire people to help me do it. Or I have great buddies that help me do it as buddies. So there's so much opportunity. What do you have that you could produce today to generate revenue? Who's on your list? What's their needs and wants? It's endless. It literally is endless. And I hope you understand it's endless. And it's never going to stop. You're always going to need something or want something, always. And you're always going to, life is evolving. I want to get with the guys that spend $100,000 a month minimum on office expenses, team expenses, marketing expenses, business expenses. Why? Because if you spend over $100,000 a month, which is not hard to do, we do that every 2 days in businesses. But like when you're spending over $100,000 a month, there's bigger upside for me as a business owner to gain access to solutions for you and make more money, period. Do you think it's easier to make $1 million off of someone that's spending of a marketplace that's spending $100,000 a month minimum, or people that think they get free leads and they spend $12 a month and they're pissed off about it? See, the problem is most of you guys are going after the wrong things. Most of you are making it about you. Just because you're the cheapskate, because you're the one that doesn't want to spend the money, you think that's how the real world works. That's not the way our world works, dude. Inside the DM family, we're buying problems. We spend money to solve problems. We know money we can make more of, time we can never get it back. Solve problems. What extension do you have? Do you think Tiger Woods makes more money in golf or his other side? You already know the answer. Do you think of any athlete? They might get huge rips inside of the league, whatever they're playing, but the real money is made on the extension model of their brand. That's how they get involved in other companies. They're leveraging their credibility. They're leveraging their visibility. See, one of the biggest lies in the world out there is like, it's not what you know, it's who you know. That's how you get rich. Maybe. There's a little bit of truth to that. The real truth is this. It's not who you know, it's who knows you. Who knows you and what you're up to and how you can solve their problems. Michael Jordan is solving people. He's made billions. They've sold billions. Nike and Michael have sold billions and billions of dollars of stuff. Michael Jordan doesn't know many of those people buying his gear. He knows Phil Knight. He knows the corporate team. But do you really think if he knew he would make as much money as he did if he knew every single person buying his gear? He'd have no time to develop his brand. He'd be busy meeting people, not doing business. So understand, it's about marketing. It's about visibility. It's about solving problems and having a good, fair exchange for dollars, for solutions. And if you start thinking like that, you really start understanding the power that you have inside of your brain. It is endless. The possibilities are endless. You're not a victim. You can become a victor. Not only that, you can solve problems. You understand people on your list that are following you don't even know they have a problem. Today, you probably didn't even know this was a thing I'm sharing with you. I know that's true because I talk to people every single day that's never even thought about this. Why? Because they're too busy focusing on what they think they should be doing. They're muling it out. So I challenge you today to start thinking about, not just thinking, but doing, asking, posting on your Facebook, posting on your Instagram, sending an email to your database. Ask them, be very genuine. Hey, I'm sitting over here thinking about you. I would like to know what I could help you with. I don't know what you're up to. I don't know if you're in dentistry. I don't know if you're in eyesight. I don't know if you're in real estate. I don't know. It doesn't matter. But if they're following you, come up with a solution to connect with them. Ask them a question how you could serve them. When's the last time you've ever done that? The answer is probably never. It's as simple as that to start the process. You get one response or a million responses. The key is you've opened up the door. I've done this here. You're doing this here. Another extension model is inside of our media companies. There's so many ways to generate revenue. I just got a text as I'm talking to you. It's like, hey, we just generated an extra $900 yesterday on that new channel. Pretty cool, right? $900 in a day on a channel of existing data that we already have that we didn't even do anything with a year before. Do you understand? Like, it's endless. It's endless. Any questions on this at all? If not, I'm going to bounce because I'm going to create an offer or an extension model or something to connect with you to help you. And when I help you, I'm going to put an affiliate link there. And you're going to click on it. You got to buy the service and product no matter what. Why shouldn't I get paid if I bring it to you? Why? You should, and you can too. That's why. It's very powerful. And by the way, it goes even deeper. I'll share an even deeper secret. You ready? Here we go. I'm being for real. This has generated me 6 figures. And I've done nothing for it except ask for it. So if I bring you on as an affiliate, for example, into an environment that I know exists and it's crushing it, I can say, yo, meet this person, meet that person. I get a tier 2 affiliate commission of 10% typically of your sales. I don't have to do dick except make an introduction and get 10% of the sale. It's that big. It's everywhere. It's endless. Who doesn't want free money? The deeper you go with the client and the more business they do with you, the less likely they leave you then. It's not, dude, it's customer loyalty. You all want, number one, we all of us on this are brand loyal to things, i.e. cologne. I haven't changed my cologne. Since high school. I haven't changed my deodorant since high school. I don't veer off. I hate changing deodorant. I would never change my cologne. I like the way I smell, right? Shaving cream, razors, shampoo, soap, socks, underwear. There's certain things, sodas, pops, whatever you call it. What do you drink? Beers. You know how hard it is to get you to stop drinking the beer you love or the vodka or tequila you love? It's damn near impossible. The only way to typically do it is to say, yo, we're out, and you're a drunk and you want more and you change your beer. You're like, damn, this is kind of good beer. You would never go buy, if your brand's right here that you love and this brand's right here, you would not buy this brand no matter what because it's available. Your brand's available. But if that brand's not available, then that's when you start, okay, I'll try this. This looks kind of close to what I might like. And then you like it more. That's how you lose brand loyalty. When you're not servicing, i.e. presenting the product and having it available to your prospect that could veer off. This is a true story. I was in the turnkey real estate business for many years. We sold thousands of houses, bought and sold many thousands of houses across Ohio. And we would have our buyers from all over the world. And buyers would try to get poached. People are always trying to poach our buyers because they're good cash buyers. And our buyers would call us and say, hey, so-and-so with this company said that they know you and they work with you and they want to sell me a house. Do you guys approve of that? And we're like, actually, they don't work with us. They don't know us, and they're just trying to get your money. But while we have you on the phone, it clearly sounds like you're looking to buy another house. Does that sound right? It does. Well, how much are you working with? $80,000. Perfect. What's your goals? Boom. It's so easy to serve great people. When I was the most frustrated in my company, it's when I tried to do everything for everybody. When I tried to service them all. Can't do it. Know what you stand for. Know what you stand for. Just got the Magician vs. Mule book. Looking forward to reading it. Dan, the man. I love it, man. Appreciate it. Guys, once you read it, if it hits home with you, please get over to Amazon.com. Leave a review. It'd mean the world to me. Guys, as you know, I'm over on Instagram at Mark Evans DM. You can follow me over at magicianversusmule.com. All of you should be on there because I do have some cool stuff coming out over there, some cool gifts and gear and things like that. I'm going to be doing a big giveaway as well. So magicianversusmule.com. Make sure you just sign up, put your email in there. Get ready to roll. Good morning, Teresa. Dealing. Yep, all you guys. So there's a lot of cool opportunities. And then also the podcast show. We're really starting to expand that. I know Beacon's working on some cool stuff over there. We got some really neat videos going on in Instagram over on Instagram Live or Story or whatever it's called, Instagram TV. But there's some really neat things going on, and I really am trying to over deliver to you guys. And I'm not charging anything here. I'm trying to build goodwill. I'm trying to deepen our relationship. I'm trying to let you know I'm here to help you. And eventually we'll do business together. Maybe today, maybe tomorrow, maybe next 10 years from now or 100 years from now. Either way, I'm planting the seeds and I'm harvesting them. I'm watching it rain. I'm putting the blankets over it when it gets frosted. I care about you guys so much because I do genuinely know. What's up, Randolph? I do genuinely know you're the person. That number counter up here is an individual. It's someone that is here because they want to be here. You don't have to be here. You want to be here. And that means a lot to me. It really does. It means so much to me. I don't take that for lightly. I don't take it for granted. That's why I don't BS you guys. I shoot straight with you because I wish people did that on my journey. And again, we didn't have the accessibility like you guys do now to have pretty much whatever you want at your fingertips. This is 96. When you had to go to the library and actually go to the deck card and pull out the thing and do, oh, okay, row 7 G's and, whatever. It's a whole different animal. Now you just ask Google and it does its thing. So make sure to check out the podcast show, Making of a DM. Make sure to check me out on Instagram at Mark Evans DM. And if these shows are valuable, please share them. Please share them. It means the world to me. If you've listened to the podcast show, please leave a review. If you've got the book, Magician vs. Mule, make sure to leave a review. You guys, again, it's not a one-way street. I'm here to help you. If I don't see the responses coming in, why I don't know if I'm helping. It's like talking into a black hole. It's not cool. I need some energy. I need some motion. I need you guys sharing. I need you, reviewing, leaving reviews. And if you don't do that kind of thing, it's cool, whatever. But I believe, give energy back. Share the energy. We can all grow. We can all be better. We can all be bigger. I'm bringing real shit to you guys to help you make real money. If you can't make money with the stuff I'm sharing with you, just throw in the towel. It's not. I'm giving you exactly how to do it. There's no secrets here. The secret is not a secret. It's doing the work, taking this information and implementing. That's how you get results. All right, guys. I appreciate you being here. Thinking about you. Hope you have an amazing day. What's up, Paul? Have an amazing day. Hope you guys are doing amazing. Talk to you. Happy Thursday. Peace.